The Hungaroring is abuzz with excitement as Formula One returns to Hungary for another round. We first came here in 1986 after construction on this purpose-built motorsport facility was completed. The Hungaroring is one challenging succession of corners and turns. With few straights, it's affectionately known as the go-kart circuit. Drivers will have to find a proper rhythm to make the most of the layout, and for cars, low-speed downforce will be paramount. The season is about halfway through, and it makes me wonder what else is in store for the teams. Well, there's only one way to find out. What will happen this weekend? Only time will tell. We'll be kicking off today with the final practice before moving on to the qualifying session. While many eyes may be drifting ahead to the big race, the teams and their drivers will be fully focused on the task at hand here today. Those who make the most of the free practice sessions will head into qualifying knowing that they've given it their all and done everything in their power to cement themselves a good, strong position on the asphalt tomorrow. Stay with us as we see who can deliver on motorsport's biggest stage. It's race day, with the teams and drivers ready and raring to go.
We saw a reasonably good qualifying performance from Ferrari, and they certainly have a good chance to capitalize during the race. Williams had a good performance in qualifying. Now they'll be eager to demonstrate that they can have an even better race. And the clouds today look very ominous, which means that teams may have to contend with rain at some point during the race.
And we're 70 laps away then from the conclusion of this Hungarian Grand Prix. And each and every one of them is sure to be thrilling. The drivers have now taken position on the grid, and it's looking like a cloudy day. And here's Ferrari. They're up in third position, tantalizingly close to pole. There's the other Ferrari. A top 10 position today, but will they be able to capitalize on it? The race start is mere seconds away. And here we go, with the Hungarian Grand Prix. And it's lights out, and away we go!
Continue, keep going.
McLaren gain a position. AlphaTauri gained a place.
reporting a lot of rain.
Box, speed confirm and box.
A crash in the main straight, on the left, crash in the main straight.
It's a crash! Let's see what happened there. Now look at this. It was the AlphaTauri driver involved. Thank goodness nobody else was involved. That was a big crash. That's going to be a big blow to the team. Will they be able to recover? We'll see.
We should slow down.
We can push a bit more.
Ferrari just gained a place. Let's have a look. Okay, here's the Ferrari. Moving up a place there. Excellent work from them. That was a big moment. The team are clearly delighted.
So there was a crash.
There's been a crash. Let's take a look at the replay. Now let's watch this. The Alfa Romeo involved in this one. That crash is terrible news for the team. And the team had such high hopes today. What a shame. Sounds like there's been a crash. Let's take a closer look. Now look at this. It was the AlphaTauri driver involved. There's the crash. The team are really disappointed with that. Let's hope it doesn't set them back too badly. And McLaren with a great overtake. Lock up there. Here's the replay. Okay, here's the Ferrari. Oh, they've lost it. They've locked up. The team are devastated. They'll be questioning just what happened out there. I think that was a crash. Let's see what happened there. So this was the Aston Martin. Clearly something went very, very wrong there. a new position, just gained by Williams.
And box this lap box, pit confirm. So we need to push.
Ferrari advance the race position. Let's have a look. Okay, here's the Ferrari. They take advantage and muscle their way through. Excellent work. The team watching on and clearly loving that. I think there's been contact on the track. Let's take a look at the replay. Okay, so there we have the Alpine. You can clearly see the contact there, and that caused a lot of damage. Crash. Let's take a closer look. We're just watching the Red Bull. And that's an off, and a big off. And that was a bitter blow for the team. And it may have really hurt their overall chances. I think there's been a lock-up. We can take a look now. Okay, so there we have the Alpine. That lockup could have cost them dearly.
And last lap. And checkered flag.
In the end, Ferrari's driver didn't do too badly. Ferrari must have some mixed feelings after this. They didn't do too badly, but they can definitely do better.
They've displayed some moments of quality here. All they need now is some fine-tuning to achieve great things.
That's right, and they finished the race weekend in third place in the constructor standings.
Next time, the teams will be adding another year to the legend of Spa-Francorchamps. Anything can happen at the Belgian Grand Prix.